Hello viewers, in this video we're going to discuss the law of acceleration, or simply the second law of motion. This law states that acceleration is directly proportional to the force but inversely proportional to its mass. So if in equation form, it's gonna be A, the acceleration, equal to F, the force, divided by the m, the mass. Again, A stands for acceleration, F for the force, m stands for mass. So our equation 1 for acceleration, A is equal to the force divided by the mass. So if we're going to look at this triangle method and you're trying to get the equation for A, it's gonna be F over m. Now for equation 2, if you're looking for the mass, it's equal to the force divided by acceleration. So here in the triangle, we can see the mass here. So if you're solving for mass, it's F over A. Now for equation 3, you're computing for the force. It's the product of the mass times the acceleration, or F equal to ma. So these are the three important equations that we can get from the law. If we're going to talk about the units, the unit of acceleration is meter per second squared. The unit for mass is kilograms, while the unit of force is Newton, capital N. So this is Newton. Let's dive into the examples. First, we have here equation 1 where A, the acceleration, is equal to the force F divided by the mass m. So say that we have a word problem, a problem with the given values here. The force is 10 newtons and the mass is 2 kilograms. So you're going to find the value of the acceleration A. So your solution will be, we're going to copy the equation. A is equal to the force divided by the mass. So we have the force equal to 10 newtons. We will substitute the given values while the mass is 2 kilograms. So again, looking at the force here, 10 newtons is just equal to 10 kilogram meter per second squared. If you're going to expand the unit Newton, it will just be equal to this, kilogram meter per second squared divided by 2 kilograms. So we can now cancel the kilograms. What is left is meter per second squared. So your final answer would be acceleration is equal to 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then just copy meter per second squared. So meter per second squared. So this would be your final answer. Whatever is the direction of the acceleration, that is the same direction for the force. Let's proceed to the second equation. We have your mass equal to F over A, or mass equal to the force divided by the acceleration. Here are the given values for our next example. The force is 90 Newton. Acceleration is 30 meter per second squared. And we need to find the value of the mass. So copying the equation, here we have m equal to F over A. So inserting the given values on this equation, the force is 90 newtons, while the acceleration A is 30 meter per second squared. Now we can expand the Newton to kilogram meter per second squared. Again, this unit, kilogram meter per second squared, is just the expanded form of Newton. Why we do this? So that we will know which unit to cancel and which unit will be left behind. So this will be divided by 30 meter per second squared. So now we can see that we can cancel meter per second squared. So next is we have mass equal to 90 divided by 30. This is just equal to 3. And then we have here kilograms. So the final answer for the mass is 3 kilograms. The last example will be for the mass. So the equation is F is equal to ma. That is force equal to the mass times acceleration. We have here the unit of the mass, which is kilogram, and the unit for acceleration, it's meter per second squared. So if you're going to multiply these two, it will give us kilogram meter per second squared, or simply it is Newton. So these two are units of the force. Now for our next example, we have here the given for acceleration. It is 5 meter per second squared, and the value of the mass is 8 kilograms. So we need to solve for the force. So copying this, F is equal to the mass times acceleration. The mass is 8 kilograms, while the acceleration is 5 meter per second squared. So what you're going to do next is to multiply 8 and 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. And then you just copy kilogram meter per second squared. Or you can just write, this is squared, or you can just write 40 newtons. So this is your answer. 40 kilogram meter per second squared, or 40 newtons.